Okay, I think we're good. Today's the day. Viewer build number 140 something. I saw the number today. I didn't really remember it, but rest assured, it is a very high number. This one is going to be a little different than what we normally do. Someone wanted to see a double legendary setup because we had a conversation on the Twitch stream about, like, especially around the tier list for the legendaries I posted on YouTube. What are the best legendaries to pair with another one? I have some ideas as to what that could be, but we definitely want to figure out what's the best of the best, because I don't want it to be as simple as, oh, I'm using double legendary curse swords where only one of them actually works, which I think is how that works. Yo, Monk from over on the YouTube side, welcome. So typically double melee would be the real indicator of something is actually good going on with double legendary. Part of me would say double blood sword is the way to go, but in reality, double blood sword doesn't actually work. Let's hop into training mode to see some examples of what makes a double legendary work and what doesn't. Oh snap, look at this skin though. Holy moly. I didn't even do this. This is randomized. The game just knew. TSM, good to see you. How am I doing? I'm actually doing very well. We had a good weekend. Airless and I played a little bit of Lethal Company and Fortnite. Two games that you may have never thought you'd hear come out of my mouth. But we have a lot of hours in both of those at this point. Actually kind of funny. Okay, so how do you run this? I think this might have to be a little higher level. And that way you roll one of them to hopefully get poisoned. Oh my god. I just realized that we don't have the right NPCs. That's so funny. Alright. Faint, welcome. Faint coming from YouTube. What would happen if you double Scythe Claw? Well, we can test it and see. Our goal is to try to find a dual bound legendary setup that's actually good. Legendary Hemorrhage, technically that is. I don't know if that's like my go-to for what could be like really good. Like, I want to make something that looks undeniably good. So for the sake of argument, we're going to look at Blood Sword with bleeding causes poison. So the way how dual binding is supposed to work is that it's going to use both the attacks one after the other if we hold both buttons together. So typically what that looks like would just be the simple combo and then you spam it. I don't think that blood's going away. Unfortunately, with Blood Sword specifically, notice how we're not getting bleeding causes poisoning? I know you can't tell the difference, but if I had like the on-screen controller thing, it'd be legit. But unfortunately, dual binding Blood Swords only ever does the Blood Sword in the front. So if I hold both buttons, it looks like this. If I swap them and do the same thing, now we get the poison. So it like doesn't work the way we want it to. That's not to say that you can't dual bind it with something else. Let's try nail. You can see the nail being slashed in there. That's the white slash. So, like, that works. The only issue is that the nail itself, as a legendary, doesn't do anything. I would prefer it to be something that actually does something. Even if you stiletto in here, it only does the stiletto. No synergies in there. Now, someone asked, like, well, what about Scythe? What does double Scythe look like? We can check. My instinct is that it doesn't work. But if it does, I highly doubt it's the way to go. You can't use two. Wow, it even says it on the actual item. Unique item, you're not allowed to use two of them, even if you had the chance. Wow. That's, that is not what I expected. I can say that much. You can see the slash from the nail. That's kind of impressive, to be perfectly honest. So if we needed to pair two weapons together that hopefully do something, and is also legendary at the same time. We have the classic stuff like nail fangs, but I really hope for something that actually does something. Bladed Tonfa only ever jumps in. And, like, can you do something with that? I feel like the answer is no. Double Morning Star. Someone posted this from, I think, the Dead Cells Discord community. It just double taps. I don't think that's the hit. Firebrand plus Oil Sword. That's a suggestion from the chat. Now, that is something. It does actually function together. Unfortunately, like, I kind of want two of the same items. If we could find two of the same item, I'd actually be, like, kind of pogged up. Now, one thing we have done before is double magic bow. In fact, I think we've done triple magic bow before, where we had, like, one magic bow in front and then one in the backpack with acrobatic pack. And that was, like, so many arrows, it's not even funny. Looks a little bit like this. This is what it normally looks like. Wait, it's doing it, right? Hang on. Is it the case where the arrows are in the same pixel? My mutation is losing its opacity, which does make me believe that it is working. But I would be lying to you if I told you I can tell that it's working. Right? Damage is higher, but not by much. That's, like, super interesting. Does the nail attack faster than normal if you combine it with a fast attacking weapon? So that would be something like stiletto, right? I don't think so. It looks like it finds time to do the nail and does it where appropriate. So if you're using it with a slower weapon, then the nail is going to come out every other attack, but a faster weapon, sometimes it does the slash twice. At least that's what it seems like. Double comb. I don't know what this looks like, because this thing now gets critical attacks in the air. It would be interesting if you could, like, double crit in the air. But I don't think you have enough hang time to do that. It's interesting. I assume if you launch the monster, then the monster's not gonna get hit by the second comb, right? Yeah, it's a waste. Tombstone plus scissors. Again, the goal here is 2 of the same weapon, if possible. So over here in the survival tree, does double flawless work? V wears double baseball bat? I don't think this works. I think it only does like the one swing and doesn't double them. So this is one swing, holding the button down, and this is 2. I'm like fairly certain it's not doing anything. Looking fresh. Razil, thank you. Even if I were to like kill rhythm here, yeah, it's only ever doing the one swing. Now, that being said, something green that's double equipped double flawless? Double flint, I don't think helps because we can't hold the button down. It's only doing the one combo. Yeah, if we were using ranged items, this would be infinitely easier. For those wondering, you could go cross with ammo mutation, pull out double, and it looks something like this. Probably don't even need the kill rhythm. I must have passed it. My bad, my bad. Hang on. Oh, right. We have the acrobatic pack, too. That's pretty funny. Now, if anything survives this, I'm going to be highly surprised. There's no way, right? No, you cannot equip 2 scythe claws. It actually doesn't let you. Okay, so does anything beat double cross? Like, you could go double boomerang. I don't believe double killing deck works. Double laser glaive is, like, worse cross. Maybe that's the hit. Maybe we're rocking double cross, but then for the skills, we have a choice between double leg hugger, which is like kind of insane. Let me show you. There we go. So double leg huggers is 4 leg huggers at the same time. We could either do that, we could do double sickle, You could do, oh my god, you could do double holy water with a real Castlevania setup. For those who haven't seen holy water, oh my god, it's not stopping. Holy water does this. It's like a rain effect and everything on your screen catches fire. We can kind of like just walk and do that. It seems better than leg hugger, not gonna lie. Someone asked for a double boy axe. Oh my god, it's not gonna stop, is it? I can't catch it. Okay, we caught one. I caught both. So double boy axe with ammo mutation. Does double gun work? Unfortunately, no. We tried it with kill rhythm and it's not sped up at all. Hello? So really the choice is probably between the boy axe and the cross. Let's do a little bit of a pseudo poll. For anyone in the chat right now, type B for double boy axe, type C for double cross. Again, as a reminder, this is what double boy axe looks like. This is what double cross looks like. That's a lot of C's. Wow, okay. I don't even think I have to measure that. So as far as the skills go, I feel like the most interesting thing is probably double holy water. I know double leg hugger looked fun, but I think we can do better than that. Double giant whistle is also like kind of interesting. And my hope is that the double holy water is better than that. And I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. It's just that there's like a long cooldown on the squid. There's a long cooldown on the giant whistles. So my expectation is that it's not gonna be seen as often as we really like. And you know what? If this doesn't look as good as we think it does, then that's okay. We can always opt out. I think we'll know very soon how good this is. It's a grenade, wow. Oh, it was a power. Alright, then we turn on all items legendary. And then we should be good to go. Double sickle. So the reason I didn't want to do Scarecrow sickle was that I think anyone would do Scarecrow sickles. I mean, to be fair, anyone would probably do cross. I feel like double sickle is like the easy choice. I want to turn it up a little bit. Alright, so we're starting off a little slow. We only have the one of each. Alright, I'm already sad. You're telling me it doesn't hit above? Even the cross a little bit, like as cool as that is, the fact that like it goes through the enemy and doesn't kill it on the spot. Like that. Is that not the answer? Was it double boy in the first place? And then these. Is it double giant whistle? And then you go Heart of Ice? I don't know if I'm actually gonna get the benefit. Shield and backpack should be allowed. I don't think I'll need that. If anything, like, maybe I turn on magic bow. I would not mind a backpack, like acrobatic pack magic bow. Double star fury. Then I have to be up close. I mean, I guess this is probably the second weapon. For the sake of argument, let's not use both at the same time. Okay, that... Not gonna lie, that already seems better than what I was doing earlier. So the giant whistle looks a bit like that. We will run into an issue where sometimes a monster won't die, but I think that's because I'm not using all 4 axes. Okay. Alright, I think I like what we're seeing right here. Can we go even further beyond? Okay. Alright, I think I like that. I don't think there's anything else we need to do unless we want to turn on magic. Like something for acrobatic. I feel like really anything in here for acrobatic pack could be interesting. For example, you could go barrel launcher, which shoots triple barrels. You could go with Medusa. Medusa will petrify stuff, but maybe we don't need the petrify. Of course, like I said, magic bow. Magic bow is pretty interesting. There's lightning bolt. Lightning bolt's legendary is not good. What it does is it gives you a bubble if you kill a monster. And I don't know if I need that necessarily. Have I done double you me? No, I have not. Double killing deck is just a random status effect on every monster. Of course, there's money shooter in the backpack, which that's gotta be overkill, right? I would not be surprised if the money shooter just kills everything by itself in the backpack. It's things like Fire Blast. Fire Blast also gives you a bubble. Electric Whip does extra damage from behind the monster. I don't think Pyro works. Alright, chat, right now I'm between Barrel Launcher. I mean, technically we can turn both on, right? This is what I'm on right now. Barrel Launcher. Magic Bow. Medusa. I don't think I need Medusa. I feel like it's these two. I feel like if I bring in the money shooter, it's gonna be too strong. So I think it's these two for right now. We'll keep them both on. Someone did say you could turn on a shield just in case. I guess the only good shield would be Greed Shield, though Spike Shield is also very good. All right, I think we have the game-winning setup. I don't think you can get any better than this. Until the next time I have to run this, then we come up with something else that's also just as good, if not better. Why do I keep getting this head? I'm supposed to have random heads. Like, that is so unsettling. Okay, it's gonna take us a second to get our setup going. I would say don't worry about that too much. For now. Oh, we are... I can't do my attacks. Alright, hang on. For now, we have triple barrel launcher, which for all purposes is very good. We're gonna go with... I almost feel like I could dual stat if I really wanted to, but we're gonna go with survival. Can you like quick turn this? You can. You can shoot in both directions. That's so funny. The screen shake is quite a lot, just to say that. Oh, wow. That poor rat. Okay, so here's our first thing. No way this kills us. I'm actually about to die. All right. So I want to say that we have found what appears to be a good setup here. For those of you wondering what we're doing today, a viewer submitted a build to us, and the idea was, you know, come up with something fun. We don't always know what we want to showcase, and in this case, someone just said, V, you know, I don't mind. Because I'm sure whatever you come up with is going to be great. I never thought about what we were going to do, so I decided, you know what? Let's come up with the answer together. How do you get triple bullets mod? I have burn on my version. So this is the current beta. The beta that's actually on PC. So that's another asterisk on that. This is not out yet to consoles. Definitely not out on mobile. That being said, if you've seen my video about Dead Cells Farewell, I can't begin to answer when to expect this in your game. I wish I had an answer for you. I don't. For all we know, no one has the answer. Castle outskirts. I'm gonna try the magic bow later. Let's try barrel launcher in the backpack first, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, welcome everybody. For those here for the first time, happy to have you here. We're gonna remove a little bit of the chat so it's not super overbearing. We're streaming to both Twitch and YouTube today, so say hi to YouTube, Twitch audience. All right, we're live, I think. There might be two issues here, one being screen shake, and the other being like the constant whistle sound. So I apologize for your ears ahead of time. Let's grab this first. We'll get ammo later. And then we'll get... cooldown reduction, I think. That way we can do more giant whistles. Oh my god. Did you all see that roll I did at the bottom? Like, who was I trying to dodge? So we're making a one-button build. But you can kind of hear a lot of noise already, and we just started. I would say don't worry about that. The noise is part of the balance. This is the build that the devs don't want you to know about. So, funny story, I asked the question to the dev team. Is it possible to, like, remove... I don't know if y'all can hear, but, like, when I try to do square, which is X, it's gonna do a cancel sound effect on the whistles. And I asked the question, like, is it possible for us to have that as a accessibility option? Let us remove the sound that a skill cannot be activated. If I go into accessibility, I'm gonna assume that there's nothing here. Enable screen shake. We can actually turn that off. That's great. We have outlines. How about sound? Text settings. Maybe under audio. Ambient sound volume, sound effects. Customize sound effects volume separately. Active skills volume, I think is literally the whistle coming out. Weapons volume, interact. Okay, I think we're back. I don't know what part you all may have been left on. The last thing I wanted to say was that we're on assist mode and we're making the game actually harder. 150% bonus health, 150% bonus damage. Just to really prove the point, is quadra-bind OP? I don't know. The devs warned us about this build. Now, how did the devs find out that like dual binding and quadra binding might be strong? I don't know. I really don't. I think I remember showing them double Valmont whip at some point. We were at PAX East. We were at the Dead Cells table. We had a seat at the table. And they had a, this is like 2000, I think this was 2020. I think this was the last PAX before COVID hit. They had a laptop and a TV and wanted us to showcase the game at PAX East. And then I got to talk with the dev at the same time. One of the devs, anyway. And I showed them dual Valmont. I had 2 Valmont whips, maybe 2 powerful grenades or cluster grenades. I don't remember which. And now all of a sudden you can't just do that anymore. I don't know if there's a correlation between the two. But I won't deny that, yes, I was at the seat at some point. Dead Cells 2 win? You know what? Motion Twin is working on Windblown. Evil Empire is working on some new stuff, I think. Trying to duck. So yeah, whatever you want to call Dead Cells 2, I think it is in the works. It just depends on if it counts as what you're thinking of or not. Like, is there a literal beheaded? I mean, probably not, but it's fun to think there might be. Silksong when? We just played during Steam Next Fest, and we have a vid up for that, for those who want to see it. We played the game from the Pal World devs. You all know Pal World, right? The Pal World devs made a roguelike Metroidvania, which is basically saying they made Dead Cells in the Hollow Knight universe, where you play as a little witch. Well, we can try this. You play as a little witch that, well, I guess technically you play as a hat that possesses a witch, and the hat can possess like certain enemies when you kill them. But it's very much a roguelike Metroidvania where it's like there's relics, there's a pick 3 when you level up. There's like all of that stuff. And it's made by the Power World devs, so you can imagine what people think in terms of is it plagiarism or not? Some of the screenshots I have are very, very funny. But I won't go out and say that it's sus. All I will say is that I played it and it's on YouTube, and if you want to see it, check out my live section. Dual binding is just reminding me that E-Whip and Ice Shards go so well together. Mimic. To be fair, double Ice Shards Legendary could have been interesting because they changed that. Now the Ice Shards bounce on the ground. But I don't think it would have been as strong as this. Legendary. Legendary. We're not taking that. Isn't there a gameplay slowdown? Disable gameplay slow motion. Let's turn that on and see if it affects the giant whistles. Because not gonna lie, these are like kind of interesting. Alright, so we got the map reveal. There is a scroll left, so we want to grab that. We do have to do the mimic too. So let's make sure we don't forget that before we leave. Wow, cursed prison depths. It's real interesting. I beat 2 or 3 boss cells with double boy axe back when you could do it. Use it before it's gone. That's what you did. Mimic check. Sure is. No, I had to do stuff? That really hurt. Okay. I'm not gonna turn the monster damage down. I'm gonna keep it pumped up because I do want to test the full potential of this. I know that's not the viewer build. The viewer certainly didn't ask for this to be on 6 PC. But you know, sometimes you gotta give the viewer the secret sauce. They don't necessarily know what they want. All they know is that the restaurant has good reviews, but they've never been here before. Well, I guess they have been here before, but we changed the menu a little. We don't even have the ammo either. Ooh, thank you, game. All right, we're back. Let's grab that cheese and then peace out. Why is this update taking so long? No one knows, unfortunately. If you haven't seen... Who is that? Ducky. Ducky, if you haven't seen, we have a vid up called Dead Cells Farewell. That probably has something to do with the update taking a long time. So if you haven't seen that, I would say definitely give it a look-see. Waiting on a turn-based roguelike that's not mobile but plays like Disgaea. I'd play that. Is that not just like Honkai Impact or something? Don't they call themselves a roguelite? Disable Tombstone? No, disable slow works on Tombstone too? Yeah, that would be the case, right? Or are you saying, Lemon, that it doesn't work with Tombstone? Alina of the Arena. That's like a tile-based roguelike, right? Like you're in the center of a tile set, and then you do attacks almost like a Final Fantasy Tactics, right? And good to see you, Evil Gamer. So we're gonna do ammo. I don't think we're gonna do kill rhythm. I think I'd rather have the cooldown reduction on the giant whistles. Tombstone third hit is not slow anymore. You disable slow-mo, so it works. Yeah, I usually don't have slow-mo turned off. I don't quite remember why not. It might be just from a streamer's perspective. It's like kind of nice to have those moments. But I'm sure for a speedrunner, you gotta turn the slow-mo off right away. Shout out to all my speedrunners in the chat. Where'd you all come from? Why did 8 million monsters just come down here? I wasn't doing anything. So the build works, I think. Would you all be in agreement with that? Would you agree that the build is working? Give me a Y if you believe, if you're a believer. And in the chat, if you're thinking V, this looks mid. V, I've seen stronger stuff than this, and I'm not even on custom mode. V, I can make this build in my sleep. No, that's a good thing. We don't want that. That means the build's working. V, this looks too hard. I don't want to think. I want a no thinkies build. Even the fact that you're pressing buttons is already kind of a minus on the tier list. I was say, why did that giant whistle not come out? I mean, technically I could go point blank too, if we don't care about the cooldown reduction. Monsters are teleporting in packs. Did I beef up melees? No, I don't know why they're doing that. I think it has something to do. Okay, to be perfectly honest, I think it has something to do with the cursed monster with the bells. The bell monster teleports you to for no reason at all. Like, you don't have to have aggro of it. And I wouldn't be surprised if it somehow also... Will you die to burn? Unlucky. I feel like maybe it also just drags enemies to you at the same time. Okay. Thank you, giant whistle. Whoa! I thought I killed that. Was it a twin? Could be giant whistle, but the monster should be dead. So like that's not gonna teleport to me. Though it got frozen next to the other monster. We might be going back to the backpack barrel launcher. I feel like that's superior to the magic missile. Not magic missile, I'm sorry, the magic bow. And you may think to yourself, V, it probably doesn't matter, right? Isn't it strong already? It's like, well, it could be even stronger. Remember, we're trying to get more Y's in the chat. Both W-I-S-E and the literal letter Y. On how strong this is. Cursed Ossuary. Cursed Moros. I'd rather do Cursed Moros because it's faster. Yo, Monk, thanks for stopping by. Thank everyone for tuning in today. We've been doing Dead Cells for a long, long time, so I do appreciate any time you all get to stop by. Point Blank versus Tranquility. I don't think you go Kill Rhythm. And then, like I said, we could go for cooldown reduction, but maybe Heart of Ice is like overkill. Like, we don't need to use the giant whistles that much, maybe. Well, we'll try it for this biome, because this was the original proof of concept. And if I feel like I'm not noticing more giant whistles, we're gonna get rid of it. Because it only works if you're like relatively close to the monster. Like, this tick should be a perfect example. I got no cooldown reduction just then. I saw it then. I thought I turned cross off. It's kind of weird. So the way this should be working is that all my skills get reduced by 1 second if I attack with the second boy axe. It doesn't work on the first boy axe, but it's basically like when the first boy axe gets stuck in the enemy, the second boy axe gives me 1 second off a giant whistle. Teemo? Using Malignance. It's kind of disgusting, actually. I do see the number moving, and the more survival I have, the better it's gonna be. I don't know. I think it's okay. Alright, so there's our first curse. There could potentially be 2 on this map. Poisons the enemy. The other one does bonus to poison target, so you want to swap these so that the first boy axe always poisons, and the second one does the damage. Don't forget, we have monster HP turned up, so if you think the monsters are surviving for too long, consider the fact that it's actually higher than it's supposed to be. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I do want to thank people for tuning in today. We've been doing Dead Cells for a long time. We did find out that Dead Cells development will be halting effective immediately, except for like bug fixes and stuff like that. I have been trying to exactly branch out. Like, my channel has always been about trying to showcase action roguelikes in general. And Dead Cells just happened to be the one that I was doing that the best with. It might be the game that I just played the best. So obviously you want to talk about the game that you are proficient in. Today I just posted an Oblivion Override tips video. After I fully beat that game, we've got our Alert 8 difficulty. We've gotten wins on every character. I also posted a Blaze Blue Entropy Effect video. That's also tips. That's not to say that I'm done posting Dead Cells stuff. I'm actually writing out the script for a Dead Cells video right now, as we speak. And it's gonna be pretty good. It's one that I've been cooking for a long time. I just hope that it translates as well as it sounds in my head. And that's like probably the hardest part about content creation, is like making something that's actually as good as you thought it was. You're stuck in 4 BC? I mean, shoot, if you want to do something about that real quick, I got a build for you right here. Now, of course, you're not going to get an achievement for that. And honestly, like, if you showed this build to your dog or something, they might not think that you deserve the win. But hey, you tell your dog, you know what? I feed you day in, day out. The least you could do is let me have some fun every now and then. I'm not hurting nobody, except this tick. Actually, don't tell the dog the tick part. Dogs don't like that. Stick to the Teemo, the blowgunner. BB sold so well, they're hiring back some of the dev team. I can't talk too much about that, but it's funny. I will say that much. Funny in a good way. Like, I'm happy. I could have been sad, is what I was gonna say. I could have been very sad. So yeah, like I said, we're doing all kinds of action roguelikes. My ultimate goal would be like your go-to source for a new game release that's in the action roguelike territory. Where do you think you're going? Spiritfall just came out. This week, there's another one called Rift Makers, I think. Rift something. It used to be called a different name. They changed it. Survival. Level 10? So that is an upgrade if we can get poison damage. I don't know if there's a such thing as poison and root. I feel like maybe the root takes over the poison slot. Yo, CWR.
Double boys X-Punk.
T1, 27 months. CWR, thank you for that ongoing support. I appreciate that. Those over on the YouTube side who don't know what that is, CWR is helping to support the stream. You can do so as well by becoming a member on YouTube if you don't want to go over to Twitch. I want to at some point let YouTube members submit a build for us to play. We haven't done it yet because we're still like kind of new to getting members. But it would be kind of fun to have some like cool stuff for members to get on the YouTube side. Why Whisk of Rain Returns is not on mobile. I feel like it should be, but it's not. I believe they're working on a Risk of Rain 2 style game for mobile, right? If it's not already out, can anyone confirm or deny that? Burning oil damage. We have burning now on one of our axes. Though to be fair, we're going up against Mama Tick, so I don't think the fire is actually gonna work. but it's a good place to find out. Elden Ring Mobile? I would not be surprised if you were to go onto Google Play and then search out Elden Ring. Would you get a result? I think the answer is probably yes. Is it from FromSoft? No. Is it even a game? Probably not. It's probably just ransomware. Part of me wants to go in the corner, but I did drink coffee today, so I should be able to react. Why are my giant whistles not coming out? What in the world? Giant went AFK. It's like I can't even blink. Look at this. Where's my whistles? Bruh, it's just standing there. Double damage. That is very funny. Poison burning. Double damage. Obviously, it's strong, and it's activating twice. Oh, we're 1 minute 45 seconds off for speedrunning. This is how you know you got a good build if you can speedrun. Look at his eye. You all see that? Why is he so mad? It's not even that serious. Yo, Retro, first time chatter. Hope you've been doing well. Big fan of your YouTube vids. Happy you could stop by. We're actually streaming to YouTube at the same time right now. Stilt. Stilt's actually really good for this build because, like, you could shoot the arms up the towers, basically. That being said, probably every map is good for this build. Wow. Oh, the crab! The crab champion actually stops me. You kidding me? Is that fair? Devs! I saw you play Spiritfall, got the game yesterday, and you're addicted to it. You're 10 hours deep. You're actually farther than I am right now. We'll be doing Spiritfall after this. Also on the YouTube channel. We're gonna just have like one giant VOD. I don't like to do that very often, but I figure, you know what? We're chilling today. I got 2 boy axes with ammo mutation. I'm on top of the world. I think that barrel launcher was better. Let me just walk. Chat, for those who still play Dead Cells, do you all always take that shortcut at the top? I think 9 times out of 10, I take that shortcut. And I don't even have a reason to. It's just like, it's ingrained in my mind that I should be taking it. The only benefit is that you don't have to do the other key door, but it's like, it's probably 5 monsters. And there could be a challenge rift in there too. Like, look at this. This is what we're skipping. Watch me get hit. Talking smack. This is what we've been skipping all our lives. 5 monsters. Now, to be fair, it's a pirate captain, and perhaps that is a lot more than just 8 monsters, so to speak. Right? If you were to say, well, V, 5 green zombies, sure, I'll go in, but 5 pirate captains, absolutely not. 5 gangplanks? I don't even want to see 1 gangplank in top. What mode is that? It's not... Is it all for one? Is that the game mode? Where you can play 5 game planks? Thank you. I like how he gave me the scroll before he fell off. What a guy. What a guy. Love to see it. All right. How do you all feel about Heart of Ice, by the way? A woman who opted for the fast method. Strange. She doesn't seem to be infected. It's gonna be so sad knowing that Dead Cells stopped development and like these kind of lore rooms. Not that they are unfinished, because obviously the lore rooms themselves are done. But like you might think to yourself, like, are there people out there who aren't infected still? Like, are these old bodies? Like, who cut the throats? Her? Read the letter V? I don't want to cry. Like, you would think that maybe, you know, there's not holes necessarily in the story, but just more you could do, right? I feel like story always has the chance to go up. Heart of Ice only good after first boss because the scaling was low. But it's like I'm dual wielding boy axes with double giant whistles. Like I would say Heart of Ice value skyrockets. He killed him! What? Gangplank killed the elite. It stepped on him. And some people pay for that. Shoot. With the heels? Oh my god, that was murder. In cold blood. Wow. That's like, oh wow. That's one cool thing is that 2,000 hours later, I still see stuff I've never seen before. I've legit never had a monster just jump on the other for basically no reason. And it's an elite. That's kind of nuts. The sad for you is you want to know more about the world. Yeah, there's gonna be all of that. Questions about the island. Questions about Timekeeper. Questions about the spider lady. And Forgotten Sepulcher. Who's she? DM me if you look like this. Oh wow, the fist scared me. There's gonna be so many things and so many questions left unanswered. So if we don't use Heart of Ice, I don't think I want Point Blank. I mean, it's raw damage, but would I get more value out of Tranquility? Tranquilo? That's a Lupe Fiasco song? Oh, hello. By the way, there's still no lore rooms in Shipwreck. Really? There's the area with the trident, but maybe that doesn't have any notes. Is there really no place that has a note in it? Undying Shores, cursed. That's like not cool. That is not enjoyable at all. I might just go Soldier's Resistance to make sure I don't die. The godly statue in the cemetery, the one with the giant scythe, right? Devs? See that line? Double damage came back. Yeah, I think I like the barrel launcher more than the magic bow in the backpack. If you're running barbed tips, you would definitely go magic bow, but I like what we have right now. Alright, so acrobatic pack stays. Ammo for sure. And then I think I'm just gonna grab soldier's resistance. The monsters deal 50% more damage, and they like really hurt. I guess technically I could have maybe gone fight for your life here, because it's a cursed map. Magic bow only really good on the bosses. Yeah, set up like this. Monsters disappear in a blink of an eye. Those arrows have no idea where to go after that. They are homeless. We need to give them a nice, happy place inside of a monster's body. But alas, there are no bodies left. The last time I was here, I think I was using a melee build, perhaps? Either way, I was having a lot of trouble killing the necromancers. They would basically put their shield up, and whatever melee weapon I was using just could not deal with the shields at all. Oh, never mind, we're fine. I guess technically you could go with Hunter's Instinct if you really want the cooldown reduction. That gives you like maybe 0.5 when killing a monster at range, which is not nothing. Thank you. When this update drops on mobile, you'll always go the cursed routes because you love to risk the run. You know, for me, it's not even about risking the run or not. I'm enjoying going the cursed routes because it's making me decide, or it's removing my ability to decide where I'm going to go. I've always liked the idea of having like a fog gate randomizer in this game. And that, as far as I know, does not exist. There are lots of mods for Dead Cells, but almost none of them are around level generation. That's because it's like very, very difficult to do anything that's actually fun from a modding standpoint for level generation. So this is the closest thing I have to quote-unquote fog wall randomizer. And even then, it's not like every map I can go to. Like, we just did Stilt Village. From Stilt Village, I cannot go Cavern. I decided to go to Undying Shores because the game said that that's cursed. That's my randomizer. But in the perfect world, it would have been any of the 4 maps, coming from any of the 4 previous maps. And like super bonus points if someone could figure out how to like completely randomize the run set besides like the boss tiers. So like I could have prison quarters right now, and somehow like they balanced it in a way that the monsters are scaled appropriately. But that's just not a thing. And for all we know, it will never be a thing. It's a fun conversation, right? I'm not being a Debbie Downer. It's just, you know, it's the fact of the situation. So yeah, I don't even think about the cursed monsters too much. Sometimes they are a little scary, like I'm not gonna deny that. But I almost go here specifically because it's like a RNG for me. Technically, like, it's more than just harder enemies. It's actually like stronger weapons, a chance at another curse chest. It's technically good incentive to come here. But I personally don't really think about that. And that might just be a streamer thing. Like, yeah, it's easy to say if you're just trying to entertain the audience. Nice box. The one button build. Already nerfed. This was nerfed back in like update 2.1 or something. No, not 2. Probably update 1.3 or 1.4, right after Rise of the Giant. I feel like dual binding went to custom mode only real quick once we start breaking it. Now, let it be said that, like, I don't necessarily think dual bind is all that strong. I mean, it is strong. I want to declare that. Is it, like, ban-worthy? I feel like the answer is no. But quadra binding, what we're doing right now, this is like a little something. It's a little strong. Now, there is an accessibility piece to it, where it's like, oh, V, like, you definitely want people to be able to use any control scheme that they want, and I definitely agree with that. If I had to press L2, R2, and that's like the only difference here, it's like not hugely impactful. But of course, there's a mental piece to that. I have to remember to press that button every now and then. In this circumstance, it doesn't matter. The whistles could come out anytime they want. I don't mind. I trust the giant to make the right choice. All right. That's a clear. There's level 11 items here, so let's see if we can find something. Have you found anything that is like Dead Cells? You mean game-wise? If you want like a direct competitor, competitor is not the right word. If you want something that is like as close to Dead Cells as possible, I would say that game is probably either Trinity Fusion, which is a newer game. It came out in 1.0 into last year. Something that's a little bit older is Foregone. Foregone is more of like a Metroid game. Is it? It's probably more like an action platformer with like some roguelike weapon. So it's basically Dead Cells, except the run itself I don't think is randomized, but the items are. I saw Groot damage. Toxic Cloud Boy Axe. Flaming Trail. We lose the poison damage. Flaming Trail again, and we gain Groot damage? That's better, right? Okay. Alright, I think we popped off. Now we get to fight Scarecrow. Scarecrow perhaps won't care about this build at all. This is probably a good litmus test. If the build works, Scarecrow is easy clap. If I take even one smidge of damage, the build sucks. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Thank you for the recommendations. I didn't know about those two. We have a vid up on our channel for Trinity Fusion. Set up like the Blaze Blue and Oblivion Override. It's like, here's a quick look of everything you need to know about Trinity Fusion. It's not like a run. So that's on YouTube. I don't think I have anything about Foregone. I know I did a first look of it, but I don't know if it's up on YouTube at all. Yo, Marcus! 36 years! That's just about my age. Holy crap, you're catching up, Marcus. You're catching up. Thank you for that ongoing support. Welcome to... Whoa, was that 3 years? If it's 3 years, I think you're now a cursor? Maybe you're a tick scythe? I don't remember what the 3-year thingy is. 3 years. Wow, where were we 3 years ago? 2021? Right in the middle of COVID? Just coming out of it? I'd still call it middle. Alright, let's get in here. I don't like fighting Scarecrow. This fight scares me even today. Where are my giant whistles? Help! I'm too scared. I might keep going onto the mushroom. Ooh. That's a build. Now to be fair, the Scarecrow does not stay snared with Boyax. So like you think, oh V, just stand there and do this, the Scarecrow will run at you. So we had to keep moving. I think maybe if I had Heart of Ice, we could have gotten to like another set of giant whistles sooner, but it may not have been like an entire like extra giant whistle. I don't know about that.
V.Blush.
Yo, conquer 18 years. You can do a lot of stuff at 18. I'm not gonna say what those are here, but welcome. Welcome. Thank you for that ongoing support. Thank you all, by the way. I'm having a blast right now. Get rid of that. We're rocking level 12s. Oh, right. We got level 12s in Undying Shores because it was a cursed biome. And now we're going Dracula's Castle. Because it's a cursed biome. If I go here, I don't know what the boss fight choices will be. Will it give me all bosses? This is a very rare bank. Don't go. This is like a $20,000 Charizard bank. You have never seen this before. I've never seen this before. We have to see it. Dougie, thank you for the content you make. I appreciate the kind words. Thank you, Dougie. Alright. Alright. Just remember there is a curse. This is not a cursed biome, however, so there won't be any of those weird monsters. All we need to worry about is the one cursed chest. Famous last words, of course. Alright, so there's the curse. Let's clear that elite. Oh. Alright, that's a little wasteful. I didn't know I would just kill it. I swear, sometimes the giant whistle would just be killing stuff. I don't even know it was there. And like, I'm not complaining. It's just mentally, I had prepared for a lot more stress. So it's like, if you're just gonna kill the stuff, just kill it. Like, don't maybe have to think about what's gonna happen if you don't kill it, you know? Jeez. 2 more. Give me something easy. I didn't kill them. No, I did. Okay. All right. We're chilling. Not bad. Not bad. We still have to do the mimic. We don't know where it is yet. Nice transformation. If Bank didn't appear, you would go to Distillery? No, I would have gone to Dracula's Castle, which is infinitely more entertaining, I think. A cursed Dracula's Castle? I get it. Like, that's the funnest map we could have gone to, but this is a rare bank. This is ultra rare. This is secret rare. Unless there's... Chat, for my Yu-Gi-Oh fans, is there a rarity above secret rare in packs? Back in my day, secret rare was the highest thing you could get from a single booster pack. Ultimate rare... Oh wait, there's ghost rare. Is ghost rare more rare than secret rare? I have a ghost rare Odin. Like the synchro monster, Odin. B, no one uses synchros anymore. It's all about link chaining. Alright. Make me feel old, I guess. Every once in a while, I like to bust out the references that guaranteed no one's gonna know. A little bit of a streamer 101. For all my streamer hopefuls and streamer buddies out there, number one thing you want to do is make yourself laugh. If you can make yourself laugh, doing references about Yu-Gi-Oh, League of Legends, Marvel vs. Capcom, Sonic Adventure, all things guaranteed the viewers never heard of, you gotta do it. It's okay. There's the other shop. Though I guess I never checked the first shop. That is a mimic. Level 13! Oh, snap. Sure. Level 13, my god. That's light. Shoutouts if you play FF13. I did not. That's not to say that, like, I had something against playing FF13, because I know some people do. I played FF10, and then I started playing MMOs because I got into FF11, and then basically I never played a single video game except for FF11. If I was online, I was probably on FF11. If I was at home, I was probably online playing FF11. Final Fantasy 11. My friends had to drag me out of the house to skateboard. I was down bad in that game. But to be fair, I probably wouldn't be here streaming on YouTube if it wasn't for something like MMOs. I would say I was like born at the right time. If I was born 5 years later, I'd probably be playing Genshin Impact right now. And I don't use that as an insult. I'm just saying like time and place. If I was born 5 years earlier, I'd probably be playing either Mortal Kombat 1 or Street Fighter 6. Again, not an insult. Jeez. That thing blocks the axis. You have 2.3 million points as brand in League of Legends. Is that brand support or brand jungle? Because I feel like my My thumbs up is dependent on which area. Brand mid. Okay, okay. That's a thumbs up. Have I played Atari? My sister claims we had an Atari when we were children, but I don't remember. So, like, I'm gonna say no, even though, like, we could have very well had one. The first console I remember is our NES. And then from there, we got a Sega Genesis, and then I think we only got PlayStation after that. We didn't get Nintendo 64 or GameCube. And we did have Dreamcast. Did you all see an Elite there? I heard the sound. Yeah, here's the evidence. Interesting, interesting. The Giant's looking out for us. The Giant said, V, you don't have to ever worry about elites again. If I'm around, ain't no elites. Sometimes I feel old among people my age because I was playing stuff 5 years before. Do you mean you were playing games that are 5 years? Wait, let me just make sure I understand. Are you saying that you played a game 5 years ago that your friends are playing only just now? Like, oh, I played this game back in early access and you only played it when it was full release? Or are you saying that people, their first gaming memory was like Kingdom Hearts, and like you played Kingdom Hearts like so much later in your life? My first console was PS1, then you got DS. Hey, that's a good era to grow up in. Like not having to hide the Game Boy under your covers with a flashlight because there's no backlight to it until they came out with like the little like dongle that hangs on your Game Boy that gives it light. You had light built into your handheld. That's sick. I don't know what boss is gonna give us. I was behind on consoles. The first console I played was older than you. Fair, fair. I guess, like, if it makes you feel better, some of those older consoles had better games than the consoles 5 years later. Like, people still played Link to the Past and Super Metroid more so than Metroid Dread or, dare I say, Tears of the Kingdom. Maybe that's a stretch. All right, V, you're stretching a little bit. All right, all right. Fair. First console was PS2. Funny enough, my first game was God of War. I remember borrowing God of War PS2 from someone. I don't believe I ever beat it. I was playing a lot of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater at the time. All right, so this build in particular, I honestly feel like Dracula's the right move. Not to say that the others are difficult. Actually, perhaps Lighthouse is better. Because if you get whistles mid-run, like, my hope is that I don't actually have to aim. If I'm just running and I press square, the giant whistles will kill the servant. If the giant whistles don't come out at all mid-run, then this is like the most ridiculous setup. And when I say setup, I mean actually like scripted against me. It's like the game with the devs behind it. God bless their souls. The game saying, V, now we're gonna kill you after all you've done. If the whistles don't work. Okay. That I would count as it works. I didn't even have to really aim. I just face the wall, press square, and Calliope's gone. You know what? Best case scenario right there. I should have rolled in if I have the barrels. Now that I think about it, the servants don't have the 15% boss cap. So I think what's happening here is that the giant whistle gets to do its, maybe not maximum damage. They might have the 30% boss cap, the same as a tentacle in the Conjunctivius fight, but they don't have a 15%. Oh, we don't have the... Oh, crap. I don't have my whistles. Hang on. I have to play the game now? All right, one's down. Don't hit me, please. Wait, you're still alive? How are you alive? On what planet is Calliope still alive right now? No! Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Get destroyed. Oh my god, I actually just trolled myself. I didn't know she was shooting on the way up. That's not my fault, right? That was an unknown. Like, you're not gonna know she does that. Crap, I have no whistles. This is bullcrap. Build sucks. Oh, I just trolled myself. I destroyed the wall I was gonna climb on. All right. I guess we weren't getting a no-hit no matter what. I needed Heart of Ice, chat. This is the only time Heart of Ice actually mattered, was this fight right here. Oh, did she cancel that? Whoa, hang time. Alright, not bad, not bad. I love how unique this boss is compared to the rest of the game, but man, is it overwhelming. Yeah, this was a tough one. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like, the devs were in the lab just trying to figure out, like, can a Dead Cells player who's been playing the game for, what was it, 4 years by the time this came out? Is this too out of the box? And I definitely love to know, like, what the thought process was on how do you how do you balance it between gameplay that Dead Cells players can do and gameplay that they can't. For example, let's say that they decided to put in a bullet hell boss. You know how Conjunctivius does the missiles? Let's say that there's a boss that is pure bullet hell. It's basically like playing Toho, except you're the Dead Cells guy, and every once in a while you can do an attack. I feel like that's almost like Mama Tick, if you think about it. I feel like that gameplay is so vastly different than how we normally have bosses that maybe it wouldn't go over very well. What other boss archetypes are there? You could say a Souls boss, where it's like, it's a boss that really you aren't gonna attack it, except when it lets you attack. It's almost like you're playing, not exactly solitaire, it's like you're playing a card game, a turn-based card game. You get to action, then they get to action. I feel like in most of the bosses in Dead Cells, you always have your turn. For example, Hand of the King, yeah, Hand of the King attacks sometimes, but there's most of the time you can still do stuff. Yeah, Melania is a good example. If Maligma is charging up and like just jumping all over the map, you basically have to just wait until it's your turn to get to play the game. I feel like most of the bosses in Dead Cells don't have that, except like maybe Scarecrow, but then again, you can still basically play the game. You just have to be very careful. All right, we're bringing back Heart of Ice, specifically for the boss. I still have 20,000 health, so I think I'm tanky. Of course, as a reminder, for those non-believers out there, all the monsters have 50% more HP and 50% more damage. So, yeah. I could die, I assume, with 20,000 health if she's doing that much extra damage. This is a viewer build, by the way. Did the viewer ask for me to tune the numbers up? No, they didn't ask. I just felt that, you know, I know the viewer, and I'm gonna hook him up. We're not getting Heart of Ice from that far. Okay, she's not rooted. Taking it easy. And or waiting on my giant whistles to come back. No! I just trolled myself. Is she gonna kill me? Okay. She left a nice little hole right next to her. Now, V, could you have just killed her during the reality slashes? Probably. But I wanted to see more giant whistles. Hey, it happens to the best of us. As long as you don't die. Just don't die, and you don't have to worry about you being sad. And I know that's kind of a forehead response. Just don't die and you'll win. Yeah, sure. But, like, we gotta have fun at the same time, right? We won't know that she'll knock us off the platform and, like, edge guard with a slash at the end of the level. I don't know she's gonna do that. But now we know. And we probably won't do that again. Probably. Maybe. Wow! Round of applause! What a build! That one we made with a little help from the chat. We went into custom mode and we said, hey, what items look pretty good if you pair two of them together? We had a lot of responses. Some people said cross. Some people said boomerang. Some people asked for double tick scythe, which does not actually work. It doesn't let you equip two of them. We landed on double boy axe. For the skills, we were originally going with double leg hugger. That is like, it's cool, but we didn't go that route. Then we decided, let's try double holy water. That way you get to run and then just like cast the fire on the ground, but it wasn't as strong as we thought. So we decided to go with double giant whistle. Worked out very well, and we got a dub out of it. We didn't get no hits on the last bosses because we were kind of playing with our food a little bit, but either way, I thought it was fantastic. Did you know there's 3 secret OSTs in the credits? No, I had no idea. And unfortunately, we're not gonna listen, but feel free to play the credits from the options menu and see if you can find bonus OST in there. You asked for double Morningstar. I tried it back before we picked the double boy axe, and it didn't look like I could hold the buttons down together. Like, I'm sure I could tap it and it would double tap, but I wanted a a 1-button build essentially, and I don't think you could 1-button that setup in the way how we did that build just now. I think. Yeah, it's a tap build. Got it. This ending with the ship could have been such a lore-filled new biome with new monsters. You know what my hope is, Astro? And we already know that this isn't the case because modding Dead Cells is just too difficult. My hope is that there's someone out there with years of experience in modding games, and they like reverse engineer. And I know this is like a bad thing to say because obviously you don't want people to break your IP, but my hope is that someone does like a Terraria or a Hollow Knight situation, and someone like makes the content that we won't get. And if that's the case, then I will be there unless there's some legal reason why I can't. All right. But for now, we got next game. That was a fantastic segment of Dead Cells. I hope you all enjoyed it. We've been playing Dead Cells for a long time. If you want to know more about Dead Cells progress, we have a video called Dead Cells Farewell. You can take a look at that and get a little bit more info. But we're actually going to swap over to Spiritfall, which is a brand new 1.0 release just this past week. Game's fantastic. Basically imagine Brawlhalla mixed with Dead Cells, mixed with Hades, mixed with a little bit of Super Smash Brothers. It is a roguelike, by the way. This is not a fighting game. And I do genuinely enjoy playing it. Then again, like, I've been really enjoying every new roguelike we show. It's been a long time since I've, like, hopped on a roguelike and said this ain't for me. Just want to say thanks. With your help, I could beat 5BC in 250 hours. Yo, Noobington. Congratulations. If you happen to remember, unless it was like a long time ago, do you remember what your 5BC winning build was? Would love to know. Inquiring minds would love to know. I'm gonna try playing on the Xbox controller because I keep like fat fingering on my other one. I just feel like I don't like the D-pad on this compared to the DualSense. Alright, I did want to grab one of these power-ups. I think one of them is a Death Defiance. Iframes after you get hit, max health, endure killing blow. And then I think we have to save. Oh, we can get the iframes one. All right. So we've unlocked every weapon at this point. I was trying to do some Scythe. Scythe is a lot of fun. It just makes me want to play more Scythe before we try a different weapon. So I think I'm gonna do that. This game, as I said, is an action roguelike. However, if you're a Smash god, if you're like Punk 2 god, I don't know Smash people, then you could automatically become a Giga expert at this game. Your launcher deals more damage and electrifies you for 5 seconds. I think this is actually good for Scythe, because Electrify just gives me attack speed. Like, maybe not good in Scythe form, but in staff form, the attack speed should be legit, right? Give me these. We need embers bad. You've already maxed out the gauntlets. You have all mass and all scrolls. Holy crap. I started a fresh save. We'll do this. I can't eat my blade. Oh, that hits behind? I didn't know that. I don't know. I think I'm a Scythe main. It just feels good to play. Dash does fire. Enemies with status effects take more damage. Status effects durations are increased. I wonder if that counts on me with Electrify. I guess let's not find out. All right, Bear. But also tribute some health. I kind of want the Relic. Relic into money. All right. Frost is OP in here. I like the Elk. Elk gives you like damage reduction. I'm not saying that I need all the help I can get, but I feel like the damage reduction in this game is actually really good. Oh, I missed it. Get juggled? You hate to see it. Now, I was watching the homie Beals. Beals has been playing a little bit of Spiritfall as well. And I know Beals does a little bit of fighting games every now and then, so I almost wonder how he is on platform fighters. Attack damage, minus attack speed, and a little bit of move speed. Interesting. When you are hit, there's a 10% chance to reduce incoming damage by half. Not OP, but definitely not bad to have. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, at helicopter. Crap. Oh, was that the 10% reduction? Oh my god. Hitting the scythe is so nice. The mass perks help as well. Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. I decided to play a fresh save because for a lot of these 1.0 games, I feel like if I were to immediately go into my original save, it's like not gonna do the game the justice for like the roguelike part. In-game stuff. End game, that is. I'm sure it's very helpful for the viewer. But you know, sometimes when I look at like a brand new action roguelike, I want to see like, how does it look for a newbie? Like, how hard is it to actually win if you're a fresh install? That kind of stuff. My scythe is getting clean. We're learning, we're learning. Get some health. Gotta do it. Now, is my scythe clean enough for this area? Remains to be seen. Oh my god, like that doesn't kill? On what plan does that not kill? Oh, no, 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 no. See ya, sucker. Ah. This is an action roguelike, by the way. If I had a different bolt, that would have been so much better. All right, your attacks give you electrify. Your essence multiplier increases faster and doesn't drop below 1.2. That's actually pretty good. Our bolt becomes a flamethrower. You get 1 additional air jump. That one's also really nice. I think I'd rather... I don't know. I don't know if I've ever really done flamethrower. Maybe I'll do it. Just like a status effect application. I wish games like this were on PS4, PS5, or being able to come to it. Sometimes they get locked on Switch PC. I thought this one was on console, is it not? Or are you saying that it is, but just on Switch? Whenever you jump from the ground while electrify, deal damage to nearby enemies. We get electrify on our launcher. Oh, I've never done this. So this is now what they call an assist. You call down lightning like your Pikachu, and it actually shocks you and buffs you. Oh, but you have to... Oh, wow, it's not Pikachu at all. You gotta actually, like, land on top of it. Or does it not give you electrify? Touch it to become electrify. Maybe that's only in a biome. You can't see it here. All right. It's been fun. Happy to be here. Gotta go. Yo, Ducky, have a good day. Happy you could stop by. All right. I like to start off in scythe mode here. Doesn't reach. Just focusing on dodging until her shield's down. Funny, I actually hit. Yeah, utilize that. She does real damage. There we go. Be healed after, so it's okay. Charging the blade while also having Imperious Bolt. Imperious Bolt. Which one is that? Is that the Elk's bolt that does like a boomerang? PC only, at least for now. You know what? I'll ask the dev. I have an email going, so I'll just ask what the plan is for console. Your detached scythe head continues to spin in place and deal damage for 3 seconds. When you slay an enemy within 4 seconds of another, restore 2% health. That's scythe only? Soul Steel. I've never seen that before. That sounds sick. Oh, we can get both. Because we got enhanced essence. I see. We got Elk, but unfortunately we have a different RT. I guess you just get it anyway. Ooh. That assist is like kind of interesting. I don't know if I like it. I heal 3. Your attack gives you poise. You deal more damage to enemies the further away they are. It's called camping. I'm surprised that's not called, zoning. Alright. Yo, kid, welcome. Start playing this the day. Biggest issue so far is apparently the stuff you upgrade for weapons requires you to beat enemies with a new weapon each time. I have no clue which weapons I still need to beat enemies with to continue upgrading the weapons. Are the weapon upgrades not from the little stone tablet looking things? Oh, this is an elite? Uh-oh. You may have also been referring to... There's like a different resource that almost looks like a glob. I've never seen this enemy before. Am I gonna die here? Why does it have a phase 2? Oh, we're supremely dead. The bombs, please. Okay. All right, that was not the way how I wanted that to go. We got synergy. When you have 5 stacks of electrify, your electrified attacks also burn enemies. I feel like I'm not really doing the electrify as much as I probably should be. I don't know if we're like really gonna see that in action. What game is this? This is Spiritfall. It's an action roguelike, like focusing on platform fighter mechanics. But you don't have to be a Smash god to play it. You can very well just play it like a normal roguelike, I think. Which, you know what? Maybe that's half my problem. Is I'm trying too much to do the Smash stuff. If I just played it like it's Dead Cells, maybe I'd be fine. You can see how many you've collected by interacting with a weapon pedestal. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you all know, because I don't know too much about the game. I'm only, what, 3 hours in, maybe? I know that's very rare for V not to be the resident expert. Oh, that hits above? Wait, that's kind of sick. We gotta do that more often. Oh, I missed it. That didn't launch again? There we go. All right. Reduce damage from explosions. I wish we had that earlier. And then some shield damage. I feel like my health is too low to do this. Just don't get hit forehead. I feel like you can't not go Hidden Rift. If you skip Hidden Rift, why are you even playing Spiritfall? Watch me get hit. Crap. I gotta remember, if she's above, then you L2. Oh my god, we're freaking dead. That's bullcrap. Are you kidding me? I got freaking schooled just now. You know what? Maybe it's okay that we fell off. I think if I actually fought for longer, I would have straight up died. So she just did me a favor by taking me out of the map. While grounded, there's a chance that expiring electrified stacks will reapply themselves. When the cooldown of an assist or bolt is refreshed, deal more damage for 2 seconds. When multiple enemies are nearby, you have a 20% cooldown speed. And permanent electrify requires 4 enemies. That's a lot of enemies, I think. All right. Yeah, thank you for answering each other's questions. I really appreciate that. That flower is the hardest enemy in the game. All right. Yeeting that diagonal up, maybe not the smartest thing I've done. Watch the bomb. I'm not button mashing, by the way. I just have no aim. Your launcher deals more damage for 7 rolls. We have a decent amount of money. Oh, we could just heal too? I think you do this. May as well get the free one too, right? 86% bonus shield damage. All right. We will try to improve this aspect so it's a smoother experience. Tout. Tout, when you say we, what are you referring to when you say we? Just so we understand the situation. Deal bonus damage from striking undamaged enemies, gain more essence. The next spirit blessing will be higher rarity. Gain bonus damage for 3 seconds after you are hit or after breaking an enemy shield. I have been getting hit an awful lot, right? Maybe we do that. And we have some healing too. We probably get a lot of value out of dash. Your not works, so not on official account. So you're usually on the Gentle Giant account? Tot, we got the dev in here? Chat, can we get an exclamation point dev for Tot? Please call me Nerve. Sure, I can do that. Looking into console release, they have no official announcement yet. From that moment, gotta be a dev. Yeah, I never did exclamation point dev. Crap. Well, thank you, by the way. I always appreciate, like, a dev doesn't have to stop by. They did that out of the kindness of their own heart. And or to answer questions because I can't answer them myself because I don't know enough information. That does so much damage. Get the juggle? Double juggle into the thing? Oh, we dropped it. Oh, wow, that sucked. I always kill Samurai Jack first. I don't know what that is. Even though, like, it's definitely this enemy's the hardest enemy. I guess if you're in the corner, it's not that bad at all. I would always get hit by the laser beam, but if you can just stand on top of it, then that's not bad. Usually lurk when you play new roguelikes since before the release, but now I have more incentive to talk when I see the chat. Yeah, congratulations on your release. It's definitely gotta feel good to get a project out and done and get good feedback on it. Having good feedback, good reception. Because honestly, everyone's been really enjoying their time on the game. When your scythe head hits, it deals 40% more damage for each enemy it hit while moving. Get 15% more damage in cooldown speed and staff mode. We have to take both. Now, what you all are seeing right now, I typically can't get both. I would usually only ever have 3 essence, which lets me get a 2 essence ability and then like a 1. And the 1 is usually just a stat up. So this is actually unusual for me to be able to get like all this cool stuff. Let's try to buff our stuff. Ooh, I broke through that. Yeah, we're not getting electrified nearly enough. When you open a chest, restore some HP. Can I see the map? You can see the map. So you could plot out if you're gonna get a relic chest, which there's 0 on this map. When you recover health, you get bonus damage. That's synergy with the other thing we got. Though if I'm full HP, I wonder if we get that at all. This is wall splat. I don't know what else Bear gives us at this point. Sometimes it's not always good to get the 2 essence ones, and better to go for a standard one for stacks. True, you don't want to dilute the pool of abilities with random stuff that you aren't really utilizing. It's like fat lot of good that my scythe is doing up there. When I built to have like bonus damage, we send it through enemies, or it spins for longer. I press the dodge. If you haven't noticed, there are armored enemies. Ooh. Those enemies, you break the armor by doing launcher attacks. Launchers are Y button. While near the edge, launcher does increased damage and knockback. All cooldown speeds are faster. Deal bonus damage to undamaged enemies. Think maybe we do this? Alright. Game has so much charm to it. I remember when I first
Look at that damage. We're dead.
Seeing the fist weapons, that's what caught your interest? Yeah, and I'm not even good at fist. Oh. Can't you do something here? If you can't afford stuff? Yeah. Damage. We can sacrifice health because I do heal. Stream went down for a second? My bad. I'm sorry, everybody. Hopefully we're good right now. This is wall splat. Oh, wow. Rocket fist. And it self-destructs. I didn't know I could call that and then just smack it. I thought I had to collect it. That's really cool. That means I've been missing out on a whole mechanic with the scythe. Like, I can just play this? Like, this is the whole build right here? And just never do basic attacks? Huh? Wait. V, you missed the whole point? I didn't know. You do want to do the like full charge though. It does really good damage. Sick dodges by this thing. Level 9 CPU. Crap, you can't duck in this game. Thank you for giving me the 3 health. I was gonna lose that. All right, shop. We're gonna heal. And then we're gonna go this. Enemies with 5 stacks of burn will combust, dealing area damage. Your Scorching Bolt deals increased shield damage. If your bolt slays an enemy or breaks the shield, refresh its cooldown. That's kind of cool. We already have like a bunch of shield damage too. So if you see a shielded enemy, you do this, and you can double tap it. So I feel like I should just use my launcher. Recall this. Yeah, I haven't beaten this guy on this fresh save. Just gotta watch for the JP gameplay. Oh, you can juggle them. I'm always super careful in this fight. I still take a bunch of damage. You got me with the JP. Yeah, because like he does damage around himself. Dang, 25 into 30 damage. That's it. Oh, wow. 50 damage on rip. That's so unfortunate. I need to find better ways to get the juggle. I think it's like after it does the attack, it becomes vulnerable. But I'm like so busy worried about the skeleton in the background. The Y is your grab. Is that for Scythe? Shields mess me up when I'm using blades. Y'all might be talking about something else. Crap! I expected to win there. I had actually a lot of HP, but that's a cool boss. I feel like that one is always doing very well. We still have a lot of meta though. Wave dash. When you throw a stunned enemy into another enemy, their stun durations increase. That one sounds good. I know there's some elk stuff that's gonna help us out. If you get hit, slightly adjust your knockback directional influence. That's so funny. When entering a room, recover 1% health per visited region. So like all of that stuff is really helpful. All right. We have all weapons unlocked. Let's try... We haven't done bow. Like, at all. I know I can make some alternate forms of stuff. Technically, I can save to see what the scythe alternate form. We need one more tablet. Awaken the base form of this weapon, giving it bonus passive power. I don't know what that is. Is that new for 1.0? I guess I would have to like equip it to see. Scythe alternate got you your first win? Yeah, and I already just said no, it got something else instead. Base form. When you switch between staff mode and scythe mode, you get 30% damage for 5 seconds. So was that the passive I just got? Maybe that wasn't there prior? It is. Nice. Again, that was a feature I didn't even know existed. I knew you could get alternate weapons, but I didn't know about like passives. Look at me not utilizing the passive at all. Opinions on Risk of Rain 2. I consider Risk of Rain 2 for me. This isn't for like everyone out there. There's lots of content creators as well playing Risk of Rain 2. I consider that as more of a party game. Like being able to hop on with the homies and do like a couple of runs. No stress environment. I just get to play Master Yi. I don't do Eclipse. I barely do Downpour, because a lot of people I play with don't want to play on Downpour. So it's like a party game for me. And I don't mean that as an insult, I hope. Let's poise. I wish I could see if I still had the bonus damage. Like maybe my character would light up or something. Maybe I don't even have it. Maybe you have to get it from this. I want to call it the Centaur, but it's not. Do the characters in Mortal Kombat, Goro and Motaro, are they like a kind of creature? And they have a name for that creature? Deals damage to enemies and destroys most projectiles. This is actually really good. I think that would help us on the skeleton boss. I'm gonna go for the elite. We're very early, so like the chance of us dying to the elite has to be low, right? Famous last words, of course. I guess I can always just look at the numbers and see if the damage is higher or not. Full Frost is the hit. Let's hope it shows up here. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? So that was like super armor. There we go. That wasn't that bad. We got freaking smashed by those earlier. Frost-inflicted enemies hit by your attacking launcher release a piercing ice shard in a random direction. Or you get the epic voltaic attack. Imagine not getting the epic. I just want to see what like a purposely made build looks like. Typically when I play this, I just grab whatever sounds fun. Like what if we actually tried to make something? Like it's a roguelike game. That's how we're supposed to play it, right? Alright, my hope is we can find a way to change from like scythe to staff form really easily. Alright. Full frost build OP. I'm looking for it. Enemies you slay within 5 seconds of their spawning give you more money and essence. Right? What if I just spawn? There's no way. Like, I'm already way past the 5 seconds, I'm sure. I hope you all can't hear me doing inputs on my controller. I swear if you can hear, you're gonna think I'm button mashing. I don't want you to think that, even though I actually could be. I promise you I'm not. That thing twerking on the edge? Dash deals more damage. 25% chance to prevent away from spawning. Extra shield damage. We got negative bolt damage. Are you kidding me? Become poised and rapidly spin, inflicting damage and pulling enemies in. This is the assist. All healing sources are more effective. Get 10 max HP. I actually really like that. Trust me, I do want the other stuff. B, you mentioned JP. Am I playing Street Fighter? We did it for a little while. How far did I get? We're definitely not in bronze anymore. Playing only Kimberly. And I definitely watch people play Street Fighter, especially, I don't want to say like new folks. As much as I love tournaments, like there's something about watching people learn games. Like super fun for me. Oh wow, we gotta get out of this form. We're like getting outsped here. Alright. Took a little bit of damage, but it's fine. I gotta remember that this is an 8-way dash in this game. I always forget about that. So we can level up healing effectiveness. We're doing the bomb a lot. We should do that more often. Yeah, so now there's like other fighting games. Oh wow, I thought we could buy both. Launcher deals more damage, become electrified. Essence multiplier cannot drop. In the event that we hope to see cold stuff show up. One thing that we're probably going to be playing is some Undernight Inbirth 2 Celeste. Dang, I should have sent that up. I destroy the projectile. That's so good. Yeah, right to me. Yeah, I feel like our DPS is a little bit lower, which is fine. We're playing to win. Oh wow, I whiffed. Ooh, it's the blade. I wish the blade did damage on the recall. Or if that was a buff, then that's cool too. Been struggling with Jamie since the beginning, trying to climb out of Diamond. I love when people saying they're struggling and they're in Diamond. It's like such a cool mentality that you never want to assume that like you're chilling. There's always room to grow. Compared to like the other mentality where it's like, the game sucks. I'm in Diamond, the game sucks. I can't grow. It's definitely not the right mode to have. When you hit your scythe head to relaunch it, you get bonus damage. But like, I want to be swapping. I don't think I really want to hit it, I think. Let's grab that. And then maybe get the basic attack up. I think, anyway. Do this into elk, into health. Go full tank. We gotta figure out how to form change more often. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts frost. Frost now stacks. But I guess we're going for this regardless. We don't need to see the other stuff just yet. I think we go for the relic NPC. I haven't really been utilizing the rerolls very much. Almost wonder if that's like a mistake. Oh my god. Wow, I healed for 7 because we have enhanced healing. That's kind of sick. Oops. Okay, okay. If I miss the chat, I apologize. Feel free to, retype whatever you were trying to ask. Chat is moving a bit, which is a good thing to have. I don't want people to think that I am ignoring them. Yeah, we're getting the form changes. We're at 1 point. We're at 2.0. This is the farthest I've ever been for my essence multiplier. Recover 8% health when you clear a room, shield damage, and attack speed. Holy crap. Let's save the rest because we need the money for the relic shop. I don't know how much a relic can run us. Ed brought you back to Street Fighter? I don't know if I would like Ed. Like, Kimberly felt very good. I feel like I like characters that almost play like a traditional, what do you call those, a Shoto character, but like has extra bells and whistles to it. I think that's my favorite type of Street Fighter archetype. Celestial exchange items cost less. Is this counted as Celestial exchange? Probably not, right? Reduce damage from elite enemies. Yeah, I assume it's not. This NPC... Whoops. This NPC lets us re-roll or level stuff up. So we could level up the Dagger of Swift Punishment. Now it has dash damage on it, which I don't have a dash yet. Oh, I do. It's this. I think that's legit. That in here. Yeah, I don't know. I like Scythe. I think Bow can be pretty fun too, but for some reason, this is like vibing with me. If I could just do faster form changes, we'd be chilling. We did actually buff our character too. 5 things I wish I knew. Spiritfall edition. Make sure you get your buffs. Don't worry about getting new stuff every single time. Launcher deals more damage. Probably need that. When you're hit, deal damage to nearby enemies. Enemies deal reduced damage once their HP falls or if shield broken. Halved against bosses. Probably need that too. Ready for Tekken World Tour? I'm like still on the fence for trying Tekken 8. I'm like right there because my my Twitter is absolutely full of people playing Tekken 8. Wow, that kills? On what planet does that kill? That looked unfair. When you're hit, advance all cooldowns to become electrified, deal bonus damage and move speed after you kill an enemy. Deal more damage when hitting enemies from directly below. Deal more damage based on the amount of enemies that have spawned. Get a random amount of money whenever you enter a new room, up to 10. Okay. I wish it told me what my HP number was. Like, I can see the bar, and I guess you do that, 220. Just one extra button press, I suppose. I guess, like, all intents and purposes, no one really cares what the number is. They just want to see that is my bar full or not. But I might want to think, oh, 220 is a pretty comfy number. Maybe I don't need more max HP. But I guess, like, technically, I don't know what's a good number of max HP. I'm a new player. Oh my god. Yeah, we got Jaws bonus. Oh, get back in there. Alright. I like it, I like it. We'll buff our basic attack, I think. 15%, it's a big number. You know what? I'm getting the health. I want to be nice and tanky for a skeleton boss. Oh, wow. I was wondering if that hits on the way up. waited for that. Double greeted. Alright, so she's dead. Ooh! Happy birthday? Oh my god. Caught the assist. Dang, that hit twice. Does it hit twice? Maybe I'm wrong? Oh my god, it hit me with the freaking the thing from Dead Cells. Abyssal Trident. Wasn't a very good fight for me, but we're very tanky, so I didn't really lose much. B, is it yet out this game? Yeah, this game's out. This is in 1.0 as of just last Wednesday? Right? Very, very new 1.0 release. While your scythe head is detached and idle, it pulses. Your detached scythe head continues to spin. I think these are fine to take. Even though I'm like swapping forms. We have been landing perfect launchers. Alright. I'm trying to get that dub today. Health into level up. It almost looks like the number's glowing. I'm doing like bonus for my passive, but I still don't know. Oh my god, that thing's horrifying. Freaking boxers, I swear. Oh my god, it's a god! Like, why is this thing so strong? That is horrifying. I'll say, please get me out of there. Why are all of these enhanced enemies? I'm a noob! How am I supposed to fight all this stuff? They go so far! Oh, sick dodge. Wow, these things are gamers. Are the devs still releasing the Dead Cells animated show? I really have no idea. My hope is that the license has already been sold to the animator. So like the animator doesn't necessarily need any other support. That's best case scenario. Worst case scenario you could imagine, I think. Like, you can easily say they probably have nothing to do with each other, but like, we have no basis for anything, really. Ow. Get destroyed. Yo, we're camping? I was calling that zoning, but now, no, it is camping. But the effect in this game, camping, is if you have like bonus range or something. Dang, did the wrong input. Yeah, see, I'm so trash. Like, I should have killed that thing 10 seconds ago. Gain move speed. We still haven't gotten an assist yet. I would love to see what the assist is for this. Bubble shield. Hold LT to create a defensive bubble. After absorbing a hit, the bubble bursts, inflicting drench. You can just hold it as long as you want. Does it absorb damage? I know it said that it pops. Did it mention you are invulnerable? Sometimes the arena enemies be gaming. Yeah. This is like actually sick. Sick ill, not sick nasty. Let's get some more damage in here. I think this might have been one of the issues that we hadn't solved. And is why we're not getting wins, is we're not buffing our damage at all. I probably should have re-rolled there, as a matter of fact. Alright, so we're gonna sacrifice some HP. Yeah, we get all these die and I'm not using them. I think that was next thing's rarity is increased. Oh, I tried the L2. Wait, that's like busted. What in the world? You just can't cast it like in the middle of a certain attack, which is probably the balance. Like, I'm telling you right now, if I could do that and then instantly shield, which kind of worked, funny enough, it does hit on the way back. Maybe I needed the power up. That's funny. It's like blocking my vision. All right. Get random dust when you enter a room up to 20. You deal bonus damage for each room cleared in the current region. I should have re-rolled. I think there's one where you get more damage when you first enter a room. Would have been really nice. Last relic. Yo, the 8 heal. So nice. And then we lose it right away. There we go. For the life of me, could not hit that thing. Oh, you can't hit it while it's spinning? Okay, that's fair. Anytime you heal, gain 5% of the health as money. Ah. Does this count? Because this does technically give me more current health. 192? It did not count, which is fine. Oh no, I'm still at 192. No, I had 192 money. I have 192 health. Wow, okay. Will this game become the console? The dev did stop by and let us know that it is not out on console yet, but they are considering it. I'm sure based on interest. Oh my god, V, please use your shield. like Attack on Titan music for a second. I destroyed that by dashing into it. That's really good. Damage. Yeah, we ain't playing around this time. We do gotta make sure we change forms though, because that's like a good chunk of our damage. Yeah, I tried to do L2 just then. That's gotta be balanced. It's like making sure you can't just spam L2 and be fully protected. There we go. First time seeing the stream live. Bread, welcome. Oh, how dare you. Finally. Alright, world premiere biome. There's a PB right here. We can only do one more. When your scythe head is detached and in motion, it creates echoes. Your attack deals 40% damage to shielded enemies, breaking shields, advances all cooldowns. Sounds pretty good. So now that we're 7 out of 7, I can't get any more of these, right? Yeah, I have to replace. And I don't know if there's like power up or anything of that nature. We might have to see. I like how the big lady has different outfits depending on the stage. I assumed there was different ladies. One for each region. I know I wouldn't be moving around that much. Oh my god. I love how the game has like one monster here to try to get you to figure out how to play. Oh, I thought you were dead. Ooh. Right where I wanted you. Your attack deals more damage. That's our basic. We're upgrading one of these. Probably need some launcher upgrades. We're good on relics, I think. If we go shop... No, that's not shop, that's money. If we go money, the shop's at the very top. I should have plenty of money before we get there. Let's go relic. I think you can maybe sell a relic for essence. Though at this point, I don't know how good essence is. Oh, see, I couldn't get that combo. What's this thing? Where's your HP bar? There we go. Oh, they like combine together? This looks like a Pokemon. Like around the time when the Pokemon start becoming like keys and ice cream. Some people say that's some of the best Pokemon there is, but I don't know. I have to take your word for it. Alright. When you slay enemies, they reward 40% dust per status effect. I think we sell. Do I need to do that? It's just too many good stats, I think. Just skip it. Jeez. There we go. Alright, remember shields? It just waited. Ooh. There we go. They hit the wrong way, but you know what? That's fine. If I ever played Ghost Runner or Ghost Runner 2? I have not. And to be perfectly honest, I did look at Ghost Runner 2, and I wasn't exactly sure if that's for me. I'm not saying it's a bad game. I really enjoy Mirror's Edge. I enjoy Sonic the Hedgehog. I played Phantom Abyss. That's another great game. How do I drench? I don't think that's the move. Isolate enemies with no other nearby enemies receive more damage, halved against bosses. It just didn't look like it scratched the Mirror's Edge itch that I often find myself having. Again, not to say it's a bad game. It's just, I don't know if that was what I was looking for I would call a platformer, but I know technically it's also an action game.
We're dead.
What in the world are you? It's like a better version of the first enemy we fought. We're not really getting the heal tech that we were in the past, because it's kind of hard to kill two enemies at the same time. I can't bring that down. Yeah, just me and you, and the one spike. There we go. 30 heal. We can buff it even further to 35. But let's grab the ice shards. First time seeing this game, looks like Hades and Dead Cells at the same time. I don't know if you saw this little like scar that's between the rabbit and the anteater, like that arena. I'm gonna assume you came in and you didn't see that fight. That's the least Dead Cells Hades part of this game, I think. Jeez, these things are nasty. What is that? How are there even, like, stronger versions of the same enemy from this biome? Get destroyed? I mean, at least I'm pretty good on HP. But like when they're all stacked like that, it's really bad. He's sick with it. Ooh. Ooh. Your ice shards seek enemies. Frost stacks up to 5 times. And you can glaciate non-boss enemies. There's a lot of frost stuff. A lot more than I thought. Let's try to freeze a monster. Wait, what? Am I on a timer? I don't remember signing up for that. Oh wow, hazards? I haven't frozen an enemy yet. I think if I'm not in staff form, it's like not happening. Yeah, there we go. 1v1. Still don't know what the avarice is. Drinking from a regional shrine gives you max HP. I think we only have one of those left. And your bolt or launcher hits a drenched enemy. We don't do that enough. Your down attack and up attack deal more damage. That's this, hopefully that, and that. Which I do all the time. Pursuer Guardian? What the dog doing? Oh, the dog doesn't know? He got the dog in him? Crap! Oh, wow, wait, I'm actually dying. All right, no more dog jokes. Oh my god. You almost like never want to be above it. Oh, I guess below it too is also really bad. Cool. That thing was nasty. Thorn bracelets, you deal 40% damage while under 30% HP. That's a sell. Though again, I still don't know what value I'm getting out of essences at this point. Alright, we can get everything. You deal more damage to the enemy with the lowest amount of health. Also bonus 10% to bosses. Reduce incoming damage from all sources. Once in a while, a random enemy becomes drenched. Big heal. All right, This boss is brand new for me. I've never seen this before. Omen Forged. I've been waiting. Does not matter how far you've come. Cannot stop the oldie. Is this a zoner? I think I'm done fighting zoners. Get destroyed. It doesn't know. It doesn't know I'm downloaded now. Form change. Command grab. Ooh. My life. Form change. Not worth. I don't know what this is. Just block. I know something just happened in the Twitch stream. I can't look just yet. We're cooking. Get ready to just block. You gotta block every now and then. I get it. I get it. Please. Form change. I promise I will look at what's happening on Twitch. It's not possible. It's just not. I know pause is a thing. My pause button is broken. Matter of fact, I actually tried to disable pause because I keep fat fingering it. Only in this game. He is actually killing me. Alright, we gotta cancel the bit. Nice form change. He actually dodged that? Good for you. Good for you. No, please, you can still turn back. Get him out of here. Yo, Halien, good to see you. Halien, I know you, I don't think you started a new save for this game, right? You're playing your original early access save, which to be fair, the game has gone so far that even playing on your old save, it still feels like a brand new game, in my opinion anyway. The game's fantastic. Yeah, you don't think you had a ton? Yeah, this is honestly so much to take in a good way. Even at the point where like I thought I had everything already done for Scythe. That's what the build we're using right now is Scythe. And I'm still learning new technology that I didn't even know was possible with Scythe. That was apparently not the final boss. So anything after this might be spoiler. I apologize to anyone who's never seen this before, because I certainly have not. So, what happens if I fall? Is it auto death? How does that not launch forward? 3? It's like actually Smash right now. Smash Ultimate when you're doing that Event Horizon area or whatever it's called. Alright. Good thing we had the poise. Form change. It's not worth it. Yeah, if I was legitimately any better at platform fighters, this be GG like a long time ago. Get destroyed. Wow. Am I going to PAX? PT. I am going to PAX, as a matter of fact. Halien, if you're still here, Halien, you need to go to PAX too. I'm sure you can get tickets. It's not Like, it's been a long time since you had to buy tickets, like, way ahead of time. If you can, it's worth it, but they have basically had tickets at the door the last couple of times. But yeah, we will be there. That's March 21st to the 24th. Anyone in chat, if you're in Boston during that time period, you can catch me there. I'm sure I'll be around. Good to see you, PT. Any tips on flawlessly running Dead Cells 5BC? We have a top 3 video. Chat, for those over on the you're on, hang on. You're on YouTube. So this is gonna be kind of weird. Can I have someone from the Twitch chat do !! brutality? And then there should be a build there, and I would say try one of those builds. And hopefully that'll give you something. Dang, we're not getting any of our healing anymore. Because we're now doing real fights. Please! Alright, we're fine. Alright. It's a cool setup. Like I said, my build, not that's non-functional. They nerfed my build. I used to heal a lot, and now I can't kill the monsters fast enough. Like, that would have given me 10 health, and now it doesn't. Look at the missile. What a monster. Please. No way you live. It lived. That's so fun. Please, when do I get to heal myself? Oh my god, it's right here. All right, you do this first. Deal more damage to enemies that are farther away. When you open a chest, get health. I don't think we have any more chests. When you recover health, get bonus damage. But like I said, we aren't really doing the recovery anymore. We'll see. Maybe the game will give it to me. 5% base crit rate. Deal more damage the closer the enemy is to half of their max health. Deal bonus damage right after missing. Right after an enemy misses their attack, they call this wolf punish instead of whiff punish. Gain bonus dodge chance after you dash. When you slay an enemy, nearby enemies have a chance to cancel their attacks. I don't think that's really going to be working in this area, because it seems to be all really, really strong enemies, almost like boss tier. You can't even consistently get to the first boss of 5BC. I still think that's a build issue. So like, if it's malaise and like you're dying to malaise, then that's probably because you're not getting through the biome quickly enough. In which case, it's probably like if there's just a little bit more power in there, then you could kill the monsters, whereas previously you may be struggling on the killing part. And Goban, good to see you. All right, let's get in here. This could be the final boss. The High Priestess, Omen Forge, we meet at last. The spirits turn so swiftly on those of us who have dedicated our lives to them. But unreliable, mischievous beings. Don't have any answers for us anymore. No resolve. There's nothing left. Nothing except the things we swore to protect. Protecting him is my responsibility. I have yet to abandon my duty, and I have no intent on doing so. You hear me, spirits? I'll never let you take this away from me. I've tried to block. I mean, she has projectiles, right? That should be just a good fight for us in general. Wish I could double dash. She has like super armor. My staff is stuck. Oh my god. Get destroyed. Oh, she's back. Get destroyed again. Wow, that actually does damage to you. I tried to bubble during that. He tried to kill me just then. Oh my god, I keep falling for that. By the way, the block I have is a roguelike thing. Like, that's specifically something that I picked up. Not that is part of the game as a, like, regular mechanic. Oh, wow. The protection on that's really good for her. Surprised I don't break that. Unlucky. Form change. She's a gamer. Oh my god, this is like so difficult for me. Oh no. Anything but falling. Two sets? Alright. Dang, that would have been the kill too, I think. Get her out of here. Alright, we just had to like focus for a second. I was doing way too many things at one time. Phase 2? Every one of you is unworthy. The gate is sealed, for no soul from this realm belongs beyond it. You've done your part well so far. Keep feeding us, Omen Forged. Make no mistake. Meet again, you will experience nothing but pain and torment. Already did. Let's call playing actual Smash. Holy crap. I thought we were gonna drop that. I almost choked. Jeez, what? That is a sick game. That is a genuinely sick game. And that's a roguelike, by the way. Like, we got to that point with, like, a frost setup where I think we did get some of the frost on the table, especially if you do air up A. Air up A gives you so many icicles, and then the icicles can home in. And I could have played anything and had a different experience. Perhaps even using, like, a different moveset while still playing Scythe, just because, like, it better supports the god that I chose. You removed some of the blight around the Great Gate. There are 4 blight roots left. You must keep going. Can I see what that is? If I were a blight gate, where would I be? And And what would I look like? Are there ascensions in this game? Yeah, I think it's back at the door. Yeah. Stray souls have gathered near the sanctum. Purify them at an altar of tribute to activate it without sacrificing health. Eventually, all stray souls must reach the brink. Carrying stray souls will make the journey more difficult. Even after purification, the effects of their corruption will remain until you perish. There's run augments that give us additional currency, maybe? Wow. Some real stuff in here. Best time, best weapon clear? Holy crap. I thought we just started. They're already making me do hard stuff. So yeah, I have a bunch of meta. Once you get to the bottom of these trees, it unlocks a mask that you can use, and the mask isn't just for drip. It also enhances the character. So it's like, this mask, I think, gives you more damage reduction. I think this mask gives you move speed and like maybe damage based on move speed or something like that. So there's a lot of stuff that we still need to do. Oh, you only need 4? I thought you had to finish off the full tree. Oh! The flame dances with newfound Vig. Thank you, Omen Forged. I bestow upon you this mask. Keep you safe, even in dire situations. You're doing great. It pleases me to see your growth. Wow, what a nice thing to say to a new player. All right. We didn't see what you can do with essence once you're like essentially full of essence. I don't know if that's like later on you can do something with essence after you've grabbed all the power-ups you could. Oh, we don't have wave dash. And then of course we have weapon unlocks. I could technically get a Form 2 weapon. And not gonna lie, I think my first Form 2 weapon, I don't know what this is gonna be Fist. I cannot play the Fist to save my life, literally. Alternate form. Grant this form a passive power by awakening it later. We got Vi gauntlets. Neutral, like punches around you. Side attack. It's a 2-piece. Up attack. Down attack. Oh, the down attack is fun. Held launcher. It's a grappler. Up launch. Oh my god, imagine doing the Smash Brothers fights with this. It's like a completely different game. Easy clap. Side clap. No, it does like a drop kick. Up air. Down air. That's your real launch. Wow. It's a sick game. I gotta admit, it's a sick game. Sick ill, not sick nasty. 10 out of 10. Would play again. Not even sponsored. I'm just saying that because I genuinely mean it. Alright, chats. We've been streaming today to both Twitch and YouTube. I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you like what you saw today, consider subscribing. Subscribe means different things on different platforms. Over on Twitch, subscribing is monetary support. If you like what you see, want to have us continue what we're doing. On YouTube, subscribing is getting notified when vids come out, but also you can become a member. You want to continue to support the channel. But that was a lot of fun. I did enjoy my time there in Spiritfall. We gotta get some more wins under the belt. However, we're gonna end it here. Big thank you to everyone tuning in today. We will close out the YouTube live stream, but for Twitch, we're gonna send you all to another channel since Halion was so gracious to bring his community over. So on the YouTube side, thanks for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next video. In that,